Hey there, hey there. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright now. Alright now, hi Margarito posters, are you staying crunchy and tasty and powder and cheese? That's right, it's time to play, Paper Mario again. Alright, whoa. Everybody's got their stuff stolen in Toad Town, and it's the Shy Guys' fault because they're causing all sorts of chaos all over the place. Yeah, the Shy Guys are being real mean. So we need to bring those vile Shy Guys to justice. Mario! Hey Twink, what's up? That's not me, making a slur. That's literally his name, by the way. Yeah, I defeated Tubba Blubba. I knew you could do it. I just knew it. When we heard the news, the princess was very relieved. I mean, Tubba Blubba was deathless, but I'm familiar with those kind of tactics because I'm from Fairyland. And in Fairyland, removing your heart from your body to, turn your body into an empty shell that your heart or your soul controls is, kind of a neat technique, but it's kind of a thing that, has a lot of weak points, that's why, not a lot of people actually use it these days. Yeah. It was a technique, first devised by Koichi the Deathless. Alright, we need to hide in this house. Alright now. Alright now. La-di-da-di-da. Alright now, nobody sees me, right? Alright now. Alright, aha! Well, I see where the Shy Guys have gone off to. Yes, I knew they were inside this house because I played the game before. Yeah, you gotta remember, I played this game way back in, when it came out. I went ahead and bought it, and I remember getting it and everything, yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I remember about the train stations in particular in this, area is you're gonna get star pieces from them. Alright, now, first off, I will go this way. Let's see if, our first enemy, is, beatable. Hey, we can kill our first enemy. Alright, that's anti-guy. Let's ignore him for now. Yeah, we can kill the dance guys, too, because we're too high level. Yeah, I went back and grinded on Hyperclefs. I made sure to grind on Hyperclefs, just so you guys know. That's why I'm, kind of high level for this area. Alright, I got the calculator. Alright, that's Rose, the Rose Bad Shop. Alright, now, I remember there's cake mix in this area, too. Alright, you guys can get cake mix in this area, in particular. That's like the only place to get cake mix. Alright, cake mix is, pretty good, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, cake mix is actually pretty good. Alright, we're gonna ignore Anti-Guy because he's kind of, really powerful and, I don't want to take him on right now. I do not feel like taking him on. I know a technique to get past him, but I'm gonna need to go back to the desert for a little bit. Alright, now, Kammy Koopa's, gonna set us up the bomb. Alright, now, I have a devious trap for Mario. Do you remember when Princess Peach told Mario that, told Bowser that Mario hates mushrooms? Well, yeah, perfect. Mario hates this thing, so he'll surely turn back. I think that doesn't look like the sort of thing that bothered Mario. I wonder if I should really trust what Peach says. You ask that now, you guys. Shouldn't you guys know that, Mario uses mushrooms as power-ups? And shouldn't you know that those are healing items? You live in this universe. You live in the paper universe, too. Surely you guys go to the store. I know you have one inside your castle. It doesn't matter. King Bowser ordered it, and he's the boss. I disagree with, Bowser's orders, but, he's the boss, so, what he says goes, obviously. I can't go against the mighty Lord Bowser. Well, I don't blame her for wanting to go against Lord Bowser. I mean, he's a big, fire-breathing turtle with, anger issues, and also issues of, he kind of constantly kidnaps, constantly kidnaps Peach. I mean, he's really kind of known for that, really. He's kind of really constantly known for constantly kidnapping Peach. Alright, now, are any enemies here gonna be a challenge whatsoever? Alright, I definitely remember there being something over here. I'm gonna go over here real quick. Ah, another star piece. Alright, how many star pieces do I have again? If Kammy used mushrooms against me, it would work. Yeah, but pass. I don't, Mass. Are you sure you're gonna be weak to, are you sure you're gonna be weak to, Mario mushrooms? You think Bowser and his henchmen would be a little bit smarter, but I guess you think Bowser and his henchmen would be a little bit smarter, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore the mushroom. I got the storeroom key. Nice. Alright, well that was easy. Alright, now we have to kind of go back to the storeroom. Also, I do want to go back to the bad shop real quick too. Alright, I did play a little bit of, Pig Gotcha, so I got some jam and jelly from that. Yeah, there's Gotcha you can play with, some pigs with an actual Gotcha machine. Yeah, it's a good way to get, like, extra Ultra Shrooms and Ultra jellies. I mean, jam and jellies. So that you can make jelly ultras, which are like the best healing item in the entire game. Alright, now let's get that storeroom key over here because we need a train. Yeah, we need to open the storeroom. Alright, I'll just open the storeroom Mario, please don't open the storeroom without my permission, alright? Huh, hey, you got back my storeroom key. Oh, thank you. You saved my business. Also, tell you what, you can take anything you like from the storeroom. It's just a little thank you for getting my storeroom key back. Thunder Rage would give me PTSD when you sent me. I mean, anybody does know Thunder Moon, so he does know Thunder Moon. I mean, it is one of the 12 Supermoons, you see. I also know a lot of other techniques, I know a lot of other techniques, yeah. Including some of them that are surprisingly wood-based. And, animal-based as well. Surprising thing about that. Alright, what else did I get back? Oh yeah, I got back the calculator, right. I'm supposed to go get that. Yeah, I'm supposed to go get the calculator to the bad shop. Plenty of moves for the RPG? I mean, you guys should, have you guys should have cool moves as well, yeah. I'm sure if you guys get it together, you can make some cool moves for each other. Alright, cool, I got the I Spy badge, nice. Alright, now, and I will leave and then come back. So, Pats, what kind of things can your character do? Alright, there's the group focus. I will take Spin Smash because that's gonna be kind of essential. I need that for, I kinda need Spin Smash for, General Guy because, one of his henchmen are very weak to that move. In particular. I think it's the Shy Guy stacks that are weak to that. Yeah, you can kinda knock one of them loose from that. Yeah, you can knock him loose and, kinda weaken him very greatly with that. Alright, now. I did say I needed to go back to the desert, so I'm gonna go to the desert real quick. So I'm gonna put away a couple of my items. Since I am gonna be able to make make really good ones, really soon. Whoops, this isn't the desert. I'm sorry, I got my pipes mixed up. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Alright, it's this one, definitely. Alright, I need to go to the item shop first and foremost. Because I need to put away a couple items. Alright, now I need to, check a couple items. I'll check my jam and jelly that I got from the Pig Gotcha. But hey, I'll check a super mushroom too. Alright, now. Alright, now I need to grab like two... Alright, now I will go back to the Oasis real quick. Yeah, I really do have to be here. Yeah, this is important for getting past, Anti-Guy without fighting him. So that I'm gonna try to get past him without fighting him. Alright, limes are not what I need. I need specifically lemons. Although you can make a lime candy too, if you really want to, for whatever reason. I can't imagine why you'd want. Although there are plenty of better healing items in the game. Although then again, lime candies aren't terrible by any means. Although Although I did hear there was some crazy text that you could do with some of the items in this game. Particularly with the fire pop. Hmm. No, is it true that, you know, Alright now. Alright now, I'm kind of looking forward to getting Watt in the party. Yeah, Watt is, you know, extremely powerful. Well, they will be once I, you know, rank them up, of course. Yeah, Watt is, you know, extremely powerful. Yeah, wait the goat. Watt the goat, yep. Yeah, Watt is kind of the best party member in the entire game. You know, aside from Bo. Aside from Bo, she's like the best party member. Watt is like one of the best party members in the game. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Watt and Bo. Yeah, both of them are really good. You know, compared to all the other characters. Alright, I need to get Cake Mix. I just need to spin attack the Shy Guys because I'm like level... Because as you can see, I'm like level 15. I went back and grinded Hyperclefs. Yeah, I did go back and grind Hyperclefs, so I'm actually a little bit, you know, higher level than, you know, the enemies here. Well, some of them. I'm pretty sure some of them still drop experience. Good luck with fighting Anti-Guy. Oh, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna bribe him with lemon candy. Alright, yeah, you need to put the train in the toy box itself. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything if you bring it inside of Shy Guy's toy box. And obviously we need... Alright, now we can go to the pink station. There's like 4 stations in this area. And yes, we are going to have to, you know, go back to Toad Town every now and again, so there is a lot of backtracking in this area. Yes, I would like to go to the pink station. Alright, now. I am currently using Bo. Although Bo is, you know, kind of the best party member to take on Anti-Guy, since Anti-Guy, you know, has really high attack power, but he has, like, 0 defense. So if you want to fight him, Bo is pretty good. Plus, you can, you know, use Out of Sight to, you know, kind of mitigate some of the damage. If you really feel like it. Alright, I could have sworn... Alright, now. Alright, I need a mailbag. That's going to be very important. Alright, what's there... Alright, now, which way was I supposed to go here again? Alright, I think I was supposed to, you know, get the... Alright, can I kill the spy guys? Oh yeah, I can kill the spy guys, so that's good. Alright, I think down here was, you know, Gourmet Guy, wasn't it? Yeah, we need to make him a cake. Oh wait, I need a cake mix, so it's a good thing I got that cake mix earlier. Well, aside from, you know, lemon candy, I do need to make cake to, you know, kind of bribe, you know, Gourmet Guy so he kind of moves out of the way. Gourmet Guy, you know, probably one of the few Shy Guys who's not, you know, who's, you know, not, you know, really that evil. Alright, here comes Kammy Koopa with another, you know, nasty surprise for Mario. Oh no, oh no, Pass, look away, it's a Thunder Rage. That's so traumatizing. Oh no, Pass, look away, it's Thunder Rage. Nose. No, nose. Alright, and over here is, you know, a Defend Plus, I believe. That reduces the amount of damage Mario takes, which is really nice. In fact, do I have enough badge points to, you know, equip that? Alright, I am gonna need Defend... Alright, am I gonna be me? Alright, now, where was that one? Defend Plus? Oh, it's like 6. Ooh, that's a lot of points. That's a lot of points to invest in that. Alright, I think I'll take Defense Down Pounds. And I'll take Spin Smash. Alright, I will have... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that, I forgot how that works. Alright, I'm pretty sure Shy Guys just come out of this. Yeah, Shy Guys just come out of that, and we have to, you know, get on the other side of it. Alright, I'll ignore the item box. I forget how expensive Defend Plus is in 64. Yeah, it is 1 point cheap. Alright, Ice Power, that'll actually be useful in the next... That'll be useful in the next chapter. And we got back the Frying Pan, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna turn this Frying Pan into a Drawing Pan. Yeah, you remember Brock from Pokemon going on about that? That was, you know, kind of wild, wasn't it? Yeah, Brock, you know, the Pokemon anime, the Pokemon anime English dub is kind of like an abridged version. If I'm gonna be, you know, completely honest. Yeah, it's like sanitize, it's like the super sanitized version of it. 1,000 your door is 5, and you can get more BP, max BP in general. Yeah, I know, you can get like 99. In fact, I kind of did that during my last playthrough. Because I was grinding for pretty lucky badges. Next stop, Blue Station. Now arriving in Blue Station. Passengers waiting to exit the toy box. Get off here. Alright, we need to get back. Alright, now. Alright, now. Is there an item I can... Is there an item I can get rid of? What the hell? I'll get rid of one of my super mushrooms. That must have been quite the grind. Yeah, I was kind of looking for, you know, pretty lucky badges, and, you know, the grind was successful. I was able to, you know, get enough BP to where, you know, the pretty lucky badges, you know, made me basically untouchable for most of the game. You know, unfortunately, that strategy didn't really work against, you know, Prince Mush. Since you kind of have to counterattack him, otherwise you can't really damage him. Alright, I went back and got another cake mix. Because I remember you need a cake for, you know, Gourmet Guy. Alright, let's get the mailbag and the, Alright, we need to get the mailbag, and obviously we need to get, the frying pan over to, you know... We need to get the frying pan over. Speaking of which, we can now do the Goomnut favor for, you know, for Mr. Koopa Coot. Alright, I got your frying pan back. I got the frying pan back, so that's good. Now, what are you trying to get me? What are you trying to get me? I'll use the cake mix. Oh yeah, I forgot she gives you a free cake, doesn't she? Alright, she gives you a free cake, so that, you know, is pretty good. Oh wait, I can't make the item I want just yet. Alright, I'm pretty sure Gourmet Guy, you know, drops a cookbook that we can get. Yeah, that cake is definitely not a lie. Well, at least this cake is real and totally not a lie. Unlike the one in Portal. Never. Alright, now. Alright, the last time I've seen a cake that's a lie meme was, you know, when I was, you know, listening to people, you know, react to, Hellsing Abridged. You know, since it seems like a lot of, you know, VTubers are, you know, reacting to that. You know, right about now. Now the things that used to be allowed on YouTube. Yeah, Hellsing Abridged is, you know, really good, yeah. It's kind of like regular Hellsing if, you know, regular Hellsing were written more as a comedy. Which is kind of the point, of, you know, it being abridged. Everyone calls me a Gourmet Guy. Don't know why, I'm just an ordinary food-loving shy guy. I won't comment on that. Sorry, I'm hungry. Alright, here you go. You can have a sweet, you can have a cake. Alright, he loves himself some cake. Oh! 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 Alright, he's orgasming over the cake. This is lip smacking good. Alright, he's bouncing off the walls. I think he, you know, has ADD. Time mode is appropriate right now. Oh yeah, and he gives us a cookbook, which lets us, you know, cook 2 things at once. Also, I'm pretty sure there's an invisible block right there, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh no, dance guys. I'm pretty sure there's an invisible block right there, yeah. Unfortunately, that's a dizzy dial, so I don't want that. Alright, I'll knock you out. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a fry guy over here. Alright, I'll just take them down. Alright, good thing I don't have to worry about, you know, fighting the enemies too much. Good thing I don't have to worry about actually fighting the enemies. Alright, now, and we can go to the other station. Of course, I won't go there just yet. I have some unfinished business elsewhere. And that kind of demands my attention. Demands my attention. Sort of like everything that's pushed on Twitter. That is definitely, you know, not a government psyop. Yeah, I'm under the, since, you know, 4chan, you know, got collapsed and, you know, was discovered that, you know, there was definitely 100%, that, you know, Chinese were definitely, you know, involved in the government psyop, and that's definitely 100% real. I have to go, my planet needs me. Yeah, he's kind of transitioning away really badly. I remember that gag from The Simpsons. Yeah, that was back when, you know, Itchy and Scratchy, that was back when the Itchy and Scratchy cartoon creators, you know, invented a character that was voiced by, wasn't it voiced by, you know, Homer Simpson? And it was like, you know, the radical, you know, skateboarding dog with the backwards hat. With the forced message of hipness. It was like totally radical, dude. Alright, now, let's go, alright, now. Wait, I forgot to, you know, get the post back. I forgot to, you know, turn in the post bag, didn't I? Oh, well, whoops. Well, it would sure feel good to, you know, help the civilians. By the way, I got your cookbook, yeah. Alright, yes, you can have the cookbook. And we can make some new recipes. Yes, I would like you to use the lemon. I would like you to mix a cake mix and lemon. Alright, now this is for the lemon candy that we need to get past Anti-Guy. Lemon candy. Oh, it heals like 15 FP. Alright, now I remember the lemon candy quite specifically. Wait, is Berlon not missing his versatile? Alright, now, Alright, now I got back your mailbag, so that's okay. Alright, and he gave us a star piece in exchange, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice, not gonna lie. Wait, do you guys not have any new badges? Do you guys not have any more badges? Alright, just checking. Now, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I appear to be having some difficulty today. Well, not really difficulty with the game, I'm sorry. Alright, alright now. I'll probably do the favors for Koopa later. Oh, wow. Alright, now let's go. Oh, wait. We need to get past Anti-Guy. I almost forgot to do that. Oh, wow. Alright, now. Sniff. Oh, now what? Do I smell lemon candy? Hey, pal, you have lemon candy and you didn't tell me? Ah, yeah. Please, I love that stuff. Let me have some lemon candy, please. Come on, pal. Take the treasure. Just give me the lemon candy, will you? Okay, sure. Yeah, I got some lemon candy. Alright, he just lets me by without fighting him. Yeah, that's how you get past Anti-Guy without fighting him. Although Anti-Guy, you know, is very strong, so we gotta be real careful about him. Oops, I wanted to go to the green station. Yeah, to be fair, I did know about that because I did know about that, you know, I did know about that for a long time, so I did know about the lemon candy for a long time. Yeah, I remember sometimes I knew about it and didn't do it because I wanted the experience. But you know, he's pretty tough, so I'm not gonna do that. He's pretty strong, so I'm not gonna do that. Although, getting that Power Plus, is real nice. Wait, Power Plus, costs like, 6, doesn't it? Did I need to level up somewhere? Should I need to level up to, level up my BP, one more stage? Here's a good challenge? Yeah, it sure is. Alright, I remember all these train stations, have a star piece hidden near them. Yeah, I definitely remember that from my, previous playthroughs of this game. Alright, now, I don't quite... Alright, I remember that, there was a certain code for these, but I don't remember it. So I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. And Kammy Koopa is, putting down some Super Soda. Yeah, Lord Bowser, Super Soda? You know that, like, restores like 5 FP and cures poisoning, right? Why would Mario hate that? Kammy Koopa, don't question me. I'm the boss, so what I'm telling you, goes. Whoa. I mean, to be fair, okay, Lord Bowser, but it just seems like, Peach might have, motives to trick us. It just seems like Princess Peach might have some sort of motive to trick us, like she's in love with Mario or something. Ah, come on, Mario! She wouldn't be wrong, though. She's not wrong, the Princess Peach does indeed, have motives to, trick them. You are holding her against her will, Bowser and his henchmen are holding her against her will, basically. Yeah, you did kidnap Princess Peach, though. She might not have exactly good motives for wanting to help you. She might not exactly be in a good mood to help you. We need Parakarry to get over here. Although, sometimes when I'm playing this game, sometimes I pick, like, Koopa Patrol and Hammer Bros just because I want more experience. Alright, we got the dictionary. That means we can put in the code. That means we can put in the code if we really want to. Wait, you mean Mario really hates mushrooms? But, doesn't Mario, eat those all the time? Bowser, you've been fighting him since the 80s. You never noticed Mario eating mushrooms? Do you grow a little bit bigger? Kammy Koopa, does it look like I care about Mario's, dietary habits? But Lord Bowser, surely you must remember. Also, Lord Bowser, Thunder Rage and Super Soda. We have those in our little minion store that's run by one of the Goombas. You sure that's the kind of thing Mario would hate? Kammy Koopa, I'm the one that pays the bills and I'm the one that's in charge. Therefore, what I say goes. But your nastiness, it just seems like we might be being tricked for something. What are you talking about? My plans are brilliant. It just seems like Princess Peach, might have a lot of motive to, try and trick us. But Princess Peach... Mario movie also... Plot twist Mario... Movie Mario also hates soda. Lord Bowser, you know that Super Soda is an item that restores like 5 FP, we live in this universe. We've seen Super Soda in the store. In fact, you're very insistent on having it with your meat, Surely you remember that. Surely you remember that, right? What are you talking about? Curses Mario. A Shy Guy stole my dictionary. Please get it back from him. I'm losing IQ points. Well, I have the dictionary right here, so don't worry. Alright now. Rusty. His name is Rusty and he is a scholar. Alright now. Yeah, alright. You'd like me to translate this note for you. Let's see. Aha, it seems to be written in the language of the Shy Guys. Wait, Shy Guys have their own language? I mean, I have a theory that, Shy Guys were actually Russian hackers, with them, anonymous. So I'm guessing it's written in, like, Russian. Let's see here. Yes, accent says Silent D. Yes, it says hit yellow, green, red, blue. 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 Alright, now let's get this guy out of here. Alright, now get the sword back. Yeah, let's just like that. Yellow, green, red, blue. Yellow, green, red, blue. Alright, yellow, green, red, blue, huh? Wait a minute, I think Malon may have some. Yellow, green, red, blue, okay. Thanks, Pass, for, keeping it there. Thanks, Pass, for, remembering it. Alright, now, yellow, green, red, blue, huh? Alright, thank you, Pass, for, putting it there. I highly appreciate that. I wonder how Eneben's doing with, Ender Magnolia. I'm sure, Eneben's having a good time. I mean, he's pretty good at, Metroidvanias. A little bit better than I am. Usually my strategy on Metroidvanias is just, is just face, sync, and roll. And I'm pretty sure you can't do that in, like, Ender Magnolia. Since it's, supposed to be, more difficult. Since it's supposed to be more Souls-like. Next up, Green Station. Alright, now. Yellow, green, red, and blue. And that'll get those down. Alright, now that takes care of all that. Alright, I'm pretty sure that Yeedly... Yeah, I think I remember it being the quick change badge, wasn't it, Detmer? That it was, wanting us to get for him. Alright, to the red station. Oh, wait, no. Alright, we need to go to red station. Alright, now we're getting close to General Guy. Although first we are gonna have to, fight a mini-boss. But Lady Bow is gonna be really handy on that. Although she'll be significantly less good against General Guy because, all her her attacks are gonna be walled by him. Unfortunate, I know. Oh no, whoops. Watch out for the fry guy right there. He's like coming at me to try and fry me. He's like trying to make me a crispy critter, yeah. And I don't think roasted bat, sounds up yet. I think he wants to make roasted bat out of me. And I think the last thing the world needs is, more roasted bat. Just kind of saying that. Just kind of putting that out there. I think it's kind of the last thing the world needs right now. Oh yeah, I remember there was a deep focus badge right there. I knew there was something right there that, formation looked very suspicious. No, I did not say cute. I am not cute. I said crispy. Yeah, bats are too awesome. I am not cute. I am sexy and awesome, but not cute. 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 Backa. 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 Baka baka. Baka baka. 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 Mm. Mm-hmm. Baka, 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 baka. Somebody has come. Someone is here in the dark. Uh-oh, here comes Lantern Ghost. Oh, who could it be? It's Mario. Oh no. Looks like you're mine, Mario. I won't let you go anywhere. Oh no, he's gonna try to fight us in the darkness. Alright now. I'll just take care of you quickly, then return to my darkness. I hate the light. So I'll take you with me to the deep dark. Alright now, he's hiding in the darkness. Luckily, we can expose him pretty quickly. Alright, now smack him for 5 damage. Yeah, there we go, smack him. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Well, I hate light. I'll make it darker, and then even darker than that. Right now, he's going back to hiding in darkness. Alright, now the lantern doesn't take any damage, but you know, he will. Alright, we have to be kind of careful. He is gonna, you know, shine that. Oh no, ow! Oh no, Lady Bow! No, Lady Bow's hurt! That's not good. Alright, well, that's not good. Alright, take that. Alright, he's making it dark again. Alright, we need Lady Bow to get up. Oh, whoops, he did 4 damage. That's okay. Oh, whoops, I only did like 3 damage. That's okay. He took a lot that one time. Alright, I'm pretty sure he has only like 40 HP though. Alright, good thing he wastes turns whenever he, you know, does it. Alright, the partner that actually can guard it to prevent them from being stunned. Yeah, I know they can, I just, you know, kind of missed the timing. I know they can guard. I know they can guard to prevent it. I just kind of missed the timing on it. Oh, whoops. Alright, I did a little too late there. That's okay, though. Alright, let's power bounce. Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, you didn't know it when you were playing the game? Oh, whoops. I messed up the action command. Alright, there we go. We blocked that. Alright, I kind of needed to be lit up a little bit more. Alright, now, and then we, you know, smack him in the face for 5 damage. Luckily, he has 0 defense. Luckily, he has, like, 0 defense. No! Alright, now we are gonna get ourselves Watts, who's gonna be a very good party member for this dungeon. Hey, I got out. Yay for me, thanks, mister. Hey, aren't you, Mario? I like how everybody knows who Mario is. You just saved me like a hero. You're a hero, aren't you? You're the coolest. You saved me from the mean guy who was laughing like we. Now, how did you end up there? I gotta make it up to you. I'm gonna go with you. Hey, Mario. I heard the young guy saying that you're trying to save Princess Peach from Bowser. You're super great. You're the greatest guy. I think you're the best. Now, I really want to help. I'll be good, really. Alright, Watts will definitely be really good. Yeah, I mean, if you squint your eyes really closely, Watts kind of resembles a Thousand-Year Door partner. He's kind of the close... Yeah, Watts is kind of the closest thing to that. You know, Watts is kind of the closest thing... alright, yeah. You know, Watts is kind of the closest thing to, you know, a Thousand-Year Door partner that you can get in this game. Alright, I need... Alright, now I need to prepare for this. I wish I could get another level. I mean, I'll take off Dizzy Spin. I'll take off Speedy Spin. Power Plus. Alright, let's see. He's gonna use... Alright, I know he's gonna go with the Shy Guy stacks. Alright, now it's so bright now. Maybe we'll take good care of you, Watt. Yeah, Watts is, probably the best... Watts is, probably the best character... Watts is definitely 100% the best character in the game. Alright, we need Parakarry here. Sorry to put Watt away so soon. Alright, but we are going to use Watt in the fight. Alright, we can upgrade a party member. We're going to upgrade Watts, of course. Why would we not? I mean, why wouldn't you upgrade Watt, really? Why wouldn't you upgrade Watt? Watt is super good. I'm pretty... Alright, now, is there a Heart Block somewhere nearby? Oh yeah, there's a Heart Block right over here. Alright, I'll heal myself up before I fight. Alright, they're hiding behind there, huh? Alright, we need to break through that fortress, which is made of toys, apparently. Well, that's not going to be a real sturdy wall. Alright, they're going to run. Alright, they're running away. They're running away in a cowardly fashion. Alright, that one kind of fell over. That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Alright, I need big blowout moves. Alright, I'm gonna need what? Uh-oh. I take that. Well, I didn't know, that would deflect, that. Run for your lives, Mario is here! And he's gonna stomp us like he's gonna stomp like a turtle. He's gonna stomp us like a turtle. I didn't know, a spin attack, deflect that. Alright, I need something that's gonna really pile on lots of damage. I need something that will pile on lots of damage. Alright, now. Alright, they're going over here. Run for it! Ma, help me. Alright, now they got through the wall. Yep, they're running away in a cowardly fashion. Wait, do we have defense down pound? Wait, do I have defense down pound equipped? No, I don't. Alright, I'm gonna need defense down pound. I'm not gonna need chill out for the boss fight, so I'll take defense down pound with me. I'll take defense down pound with me, and I'll take, I guess, power jump? Right, I guess I'll take power jump with me. Yeah, I need defense down pound to basically do significant damage to, General Guy himself. I'm General Guy, we're following orders of King Bowser by Garden of Star Spirit. Hey look, it's General Ultimax! I'm just kidding. This guy isn't a wasp. It's General Guy, I don't care for you, sir. You're rude, and furthermore, you're trespassing in here. Our toy box is off limits to, treasures inside this box are for Shy Guys only. And that Star Spirit's fate is none of your business. Well, technically it is. I need to save the world. Prepare to fight me, sir. Alright, now, taste defeat. What makes you think the suspect is What makes you think the suspect is man? A military man! Alright, remember what we learned about electric-type Pokemon during, Lieutenant Surge's 4? Remember what we learned about the electric-type Pokemon during Lieutenant Surge's 4? Electric-type Pokemon saved me during the war! They zapped my enemies into paralysis! The same they'll do to you! Alright, that should then their numbers. Alright, now Electro Dash, go! Zap! Yeah, how do you like that? And I'm pretty sure thanks to my Defend Plus, they can't do any damage because they're all like one attack. Alright, take that. 6 damage, yeah. Mercy, you speed them all up. This surely ain't good. Guess it's up to me. Alright now. What are you doing? Alright now. Mario, sir, you will pay. You beat my infantry, but that's all you'll do. Prepare for the next wave. Oh no, he's summoning more henchmen. Uh oh, he's summoning the Stilt guys. I'm summoning the Stilt guys. Yeah, surely these guys will be able to beat Mario. After all, my level. Oh, attack him, Stilt guys. Fight. Nice of them that put the Stilt guys nice of them that put the Stilt guys in the game. Unfortunately, they're gonna fall just like the rest. One by one, they fall. Take that. Another adversary made peer. Yeah, take that. Only 1 damage. Alright, Merly's gonna give us an attack boost. Adversary purified. Time to purify some adversaries. Another adversary purified. Unbelievable. I guess that's all my special. I guess it's time for my special battalion. All right, Shy Guy stack, go! All right, this is the thing that I needed a spin smash for. I remember this. I remember this wave in particular being particularly troublesome, since I have really high attack power. Ho ho ho! I pity you, sir. It's time you paid, Mario. Attack! Yes, sir. All right, luckily it's my turn. It's my turn to kick their butts. It's my turn to kick their asses. Take that, spin attack. How you like that? Alright now, Electro Dash, go! Ow! Oops. That's okay. That's okay. Alright now. I'll just reduce their attack power. I guess I'll just reduce them. Take that. Alright, nice block. Good block. Alright, now I just need a regular hammer for these. Alright, now, hi, wifey. You're just in time to fight General Guy who has a tank. It's time to keep pace with General Guy who has a tank. Yeah, it's sort of like fighting General Ultimax. That's cursing Super Mario 64 is doing a Hideaway Summer Swing. Nobody embarrasses my brave Shy Guys of my army. Nobody. Uh-oh. No, I think the villain's getting serious now. Alright, now, we need to take out that bulb, because that bulb is, a very significant threat. Alright, now, we need to take out that bulb, because that thing is a big threat. Alright, the bulb has been broken. Ow, he's throwing bombs at me. He's throwing bombs. Alright, now. Take that. Wagger! Stop that! That's unfair. You're gonna go and break my extremely expensive tank. Wait, you paid money for this tank? Of course I did. How do you think the economy? How do you think we can afford to live in this toy box? I'm serious. Quit that attack. It's too powerful. You're breaking the rules of war. Yeah, I'm sorry. The Geneva conventions are more like the Geneva Convention is more like the Geneva Suggestion. Take that, yeah. Get shocked. Grrr! My high-tech tank's defenses don't seem to stand up to that electric attack. Quit doing that. It's too powerful. You're breaking the rules of war. Oh no, he's throwing a bomb. Alright, take that. Nice block. Alright now, time for this. Let's go. Defense down pound. Yeah, 5 damage. Alright now, Electro Dash, go. Stamp. Yeah, how you like that? And all he can do is spam bomb. Alright, now time to break this tank. Yeah, we're breaking the rules of war. Get ready to be shocked. It's time to put a shock to your system. That's what Static Shock used to say. Yeah, take that. You can only do like 1 damage. Alright, now it's time for a cheap unfair attack again. Smack! Yeah, how do you like that? Uh-oh, my tank is falling apart. Oh no! No, my tank! Yeah, how do you like that, General Guy? Get wrecked! Ultimax's tank was a little bit tougher than yours. Just saying. Alright, now. Yippee, we beat the Shy Guys. You weren't so tough, you silly old Shy Guys. I beat them up, didn't I, Mario? Yep, your Electro Dash was super handy against, against, General Guy's, tank. We managed to keep pace pretty good in that fight. Now it's time to claim our next Star Spirit. Alright, yeah. This is the one that, has the attack down power-up. Yeah, it's not as good as the one we got. It's not as good as the one we got during the previous chapter. Just gonna say that. Just gonna put that out there. That one Shy Guy that got left behind. Yeah, poor Shy Guy. Yeah, I'm sure that Mario's not gonna, do anything to him now. I mean, bad guys already lost. Muscular! Yeah! The Mario and the team disbanded the gang of that Shy Guy's toughs. Slowly, it seems as though life force is returning to the once bleak night sky. But the stars won't truly shine until a star rod is wrestled from Bowser's evil grasp. 3 Star Spirits away to rescue. Where in the world are they being held? Alright, now. Take that, Bowser. Take that, General Guy. The second best star power in the game? Yep. Hey, Twink, those guards should have stopped paying attention to us again. Let's sneak on out here. We might be able to find some news to help Mario. Do you think it's safe to use the secret path? Don't you think Bowser's figured it out by now? It's alright, Twink. Bowser hasn't noticed anything. Wait, you mean he didn't notice it from during the last chapter? You'd think he would have noticed. He looks scary, but he's basically a major bonehead. Oh boy, the Princess Peach showing shade at Bowser and his stupidity. Then again, Bowser is a major bonehead. I agree with that. I mean, Bowser does fall for basic, very easy disguises, and gets easily tricked by Princess Peach. Got easily tricked by Princess Peach during the last chapter. Twink's roasted. Yeah, Princess Peach, roasted Bowser pretty hard. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, let's go in here. Who are you? Oh no, it's the cake section. Why, I'm Princess Peach, and who might you be? Oh, you're Princess Peach. Everyone calls me a gourmet guy for some reason. I guess I better report you to King Bowser. You aren't supposed to leave your room. But I am really hungry. Tell you what, I'll keep this a secret if you make me something really yummy. So, Princess Peach, what do you say? Will you cook me something or what? Oh no, I remember this section. This is the time I need real time. I have to cook you for Mr. Gourmet Guy, but I have no ingredients and no utensils. No, that's no problem. There's a kitchen 1 floor below, and it's 5-star. Here you go, cook there. There you go. You'll need this. This key will open a door that leads downstairs. Now you can get to the kitchen. All right, thank you for the castle key. Just sit here and wait for your meal. I forgot. Be careful. There are plenty of guards downstairs, so be careful. I mean, Princess Peach, roasting Bowser, pretty hard. Whoa. I mean, to be fair, Bowser is a major bonehead. To be fair, Bowser is not exactly the brightest tool in it. It's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to villainy. Yes, you like it? It's a mysterious treasure chest that's been passed down through generations of my family here in the castle. Really, how mysterious? A mysterious treasure chest. That's right, this chest actually connects to another mysterious chest somewhere in the Mushroom Kingdom. And they say you can put things in the chest and take them out in the other chest. Isn't that well mysterious? Wait, Princess Peach, you could literally use this to get out of the castle. Why don't you use this to get out of the castle? Or, why can't you use this to get out of the castle? Why does Gourmet Guy have the key? I don't know. Bowser must have, trusted him enough to, give him the key. I guess Bowser trusted him enough to, entrust him with the key. Yeah, it's like, Gourmet Guy. I guess Gourmet Guy is, trusted within Bowser's army enough to, have that key. Even though, they really shouldn't. Alright, we're gonna have to be real careful. Alright, now where's that kitchen at? Wait, I don't think this leads to the kitchen. Hello, is anyone in here? Oh wait, isn't there another badge in here? Alright, that's the last stand badge. Alright, now. Hey, there's a toad in here. Hello, I'm caught for sure. Huh, Princess Peach, you're okay, thanks to stars. You're a toad from the castle. How long have you been hiding in there? Well, since Bowser took over, I was scared of being caught, so I jumped inside his closet. I've been hiding here until Mario comes and saves us all. Princess Peach, you ought to hide too. It's risky out there. Please don't take any chances. Yeah, so how are you surviving in there, by the way? I mean, it's been taking quite a while for, Mario to get here. Presumably. Alright, now, is this way to the kitchen? Alright, here's the kitchen. Alright, now, what do we need to make the cake? Alright, well, here's the kitchen, so what should we do first? Alright, nice. There's a convenient Princess Peach. Looks like they're a good cookbook. Alright, good thing. Alright, now, Twink is, deciding to read that without the hand somehow. Alright, anything. Alright, now, I guess he has mage hands, just like Goomba's. How about this special strawberry cake? Sounds good, let's whip one up. Alright, read me the recipe. Well, let's see. Alright, please listen carefully first. Sugar and eggs. Alright, we need sugar. Nope, not salt. Alright, we need sugar. And we need egg. Alright, now. Alright, we need sugar and egg. Alright, now. Let's move on to the next step now. Mix and whip the ingredients in the bowl. Alright, now. When I say start, press A is our... Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now. I whipped it as hard as I could, though. Alright, now. Next step, then. Now, put the flour and butter and... Put flour and butter into the bowl. Alright, we need flour. Picked up the flour. Alright, now where is the butter? Alright, that thing is, alright. Apparently the butter is like liquid. Whatever. Alright, now. At least it's not Canary Mary, yeah. Yes, I got the ingredients. Alright, after you mix the ingredients in the bowl, pour them in the pan. Alright, luckily we don't have to, we don't have to do that. Alright, they're in the pan. Alright, now, on to the next step. Now, bake in the oven for 30 seconds. Alright, this is the time I need to get out time. Alright, I need to find a stopwatch online. Online stopwatch. No, that's not what I want. Alright, where can I, Oh, here we are. Okay, let's head on over to the oven. Eighteen, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There we go. Oh, whoops, leave page. Alright, here we go. Alright, now hopefully we didn't go over a little bit. Now, that's the last thing we gotta do. Decorate whipped creams and strawberry. Alright, now cream. I'm pretty... Alright, now. Cream and strawberry. Alright, now. Alright, now, hopefully I got it correct. Hopefully I got it correct. Hopefully I wasn't, too late. Alright. Hopefully it's a little generous in the timing. Not like exact. I believe there's one I believe this one is more generous than the potion and 1,000 your door, yeah. Alright, now. Oh, it's good. Okay. It worked. Nice. Alright, good. It's more generous than the potion, yeah. This is way too delicious. Alright, he's going hyper, but he's bouncing off the walls again. Phew, that was really good. I haven't felt this way since, well, ever. To show you gratitude, I'll tell you a secret. One of the star spirits is inside Mount Lava Lava Island, Mount Lava Lava and Lava Lava Islands, an island to the south. You should tell this to Mario. But you better also tell him that a nasty lava piranha is guarding it. You better be careful. I don't really dislike Mario, so that's why I'm telling you this. I mean, I did just, eat a cake from, Mario. So I actually kind of like him. Yeah, maybe, Bowser shouldn't have trusted you. Twink, did you hear that? Mount Lava Lava, Lava Lava Island, the star spirit is being held inside that volcano. Mario could really use that information, huh? Yes, he could. Twink, I'm sorry that I keep asking you to do stuff, but can you go tell Mario? Of course I will. I'll go do it right away. Alright, it's a good thing that, this is, relatively generous. I think I went over a little bit of... Hey, what's with all the shouting? Keep it quiet in here. Hey, Kammy Koopa, what's up? So, is you, Princess Peach. You've got to keep it down. Your prisoner is a prisoner you need to keep. Now, what? What are you doing outside your room, anyway? Guards, get the princess. Yeah, alright, now, no. Yeah, aren't we gonna question why, Princess Peach was outside of her room? No? And how she got past the second floor and, I got her hands on the key? Then again, we don't see Gourmet Guy after that, so maybe he got ratted out. After being cooped up in there for so long, I could really use some outdoor exercise. My name is Muscular Mario. I must thank you for saving me. Now it's my turn to help you. Behold! Behold another Star Spirit power. It's a power to, lower enemies' attack by... It's a power to lower enemies' attack. Which is, actually really good. It's actually really good because it, makes them, super weak. Mario! Oh, hey, Mario, I have news from the castle. Yes, Honorable Star Spirit. Hi. I believe you are a twink, no? You're that youngster who recently ascended to Starburn Valley from up to Star Heaven. What, you remember my name? Why, of course, we're like family, yeah. I'm so touched. Oh. Now we got an ad break going on. Oh, don't make such a fuss, lad. I'm sure you'll go on to do great things. I must take my leave now. Goodbye, Twink Mario. Alright, goodbye. Wow, I talked to Muscular, the Honorable Star Spirit. I rarely had a chance to even the Star Haven and shaking. Oops, I'm sorry, I have important news from the castle. According to the information Princess Peach and I got, it seems one of the Honorable Star Spirits is being held on Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. You wouldn't believe what the princess had to go through to get this information. What exactly did she have to do, exactly? We just had to, get a cake for, Gourmet Guy. Wait, Gourmet Guy? I think I fed him a cake, earlier in, Try Guy's toy box. I hope it'll be of help. Yeah, you even dropped a cookbook for us. Alright, now. You even dropped the cookbook for us. I don't have any spin power anymore. I don't have the power to spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby. Alright, I will grab spin attack, and I will also grab speedy spin. Since I kinda need them. Alright, let's go finish up the favorite. Let's go do some favors for, Koopa. Alright, now, the favor we need to do for Koopa Koot was to go into Goomba Village so we could get one of those Goom Nuts. That way we can use the Goom Nuts. Alright, I will also have to prep, food for, when we go to Lava Lava Island, because, Lava Lava Island's gonna be, like, kinda tough. I'm pretty sure the enemies will start catching up on level with us. Once we get over there. Once we get over there, the enemies probably are gonna catch up on us in levels. Alright, Koopa Koot was asking for a Goom Nut. No, I would not like you to use another ingredient, just cooked up. Alright, now we need to cook a nutty cake. Alright, now we got ourselves a nutty cake. There are a few, healing items we can... There are a few decent healing items we can make, and I kind of want to make as many of them as possible, basically. I mean, we can make the deluxe feast now, yeah. I needed a nutty cake, so I can, get... Yeah, nutty cake, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, it's made with, homemade Goom Nuts. Alright, now, here you go. Alright, now, sorry about, taking some time. Yeah, you see, the cook's frying pan, got stolen. Alright, now. Alright, you want me to stop the racket that's next door, okay. I guess I'll do that. Alright, I think I'm gonna need, Bombette for this. Oh, Bombette, no, don't. Yeah, Bombette, you made me angry. I would feel so bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You need to play it cooler. She'll never like you at all. No. No, Bombette is a bit... Yeah, these Goom Nuts. Yeah, Goom these nuts. Alright, now I stopped the racket from, next door. Alright, he gave us 3 star pieces, which is pretty nice. Alright, now I'm hearing me. Apparently, I'm not popular. People saying I'm cheap the nerve. I mean, I guess if it, alright, now. You told us a really, really long story. There's one of them has an old photo of me. Alright, sure, I can go to Boo's Mansion. One of them has a photo. Alright, now. No, sweet, I thought he would give you a single coin for it. Yeah, he's a little bit of a cheapskate. Yeah, I can see why, people call him a cheapskate, but, when he decides he likes you, he, gives you pretty good rewards. Hey, well, how can I boo for you? An errand for Koopa Koot, huh? Too bad for you. Koopa Koot's been known to use people, His motto, if it moves you, use it until it drops. He's got a couple of fights with his personality way back then. After one really bad one, he started traveling a lot. This photo is us when he passed through these parts. Check in and say hello to Koopa Koot for me. Alright, we got the old photo. There was that one mission, although I'm kind of wondering, what was on that tape that, we had to get for Koopa Koot, that one time. I'm pretty sure he wanted us to pick up his porn tape. Then I gave the Goompa. Kind of a little bit of an open secret. Kind of reminds me of that one mission in Thousand Year Door where we were, very obviously being a drug mule, during one of the side quests. I mean, why else would everybody act so weird over that package, on one of the first side quests in the game? Nice, I got 1 coin, yay. Alright now. Tracy's Koopasta. Well, I think I remember how to make the Koopasta. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I need a Koopa leaf. I need a Koopa leaf and Sussy Baka. Yeah, it was kind of sus, not gonna lie. I kind of was getting real sus vibes from it, yeah. Alright, now, what kind of items can I make, that are really good, that are real good to eat? Let's see, I'm pretty sure one of them is like a shroom steak. That one is kind of good. I'm pretty sure I need like a super mushroom and a life shroom for that. Although I'm pretty sure for Koopa pasta we need a Koopa leaf and, you know, dried pasta. I mean, it is called Koopa pasta, so I assume that's what we need. I think I remembered a recipe from long ago. So please bear with me. Alright, he's not gonna ask for a cake later. Now that means I'll have to stop by Shy Guy's toy box again. Although, you know, they get the super mushroom and life shroom, we can just buy them. Alright, yes, I would like you to use another ingredient. Yeah, I get these. I wish Koopa Koot would give you a little bit more money, though. Alright, now, here you go. And we got the Koot pasta. It's actually not very strong. You think, you know, it requiring 2 ingredients, you know, will be a little bit stronger, but nope. It kind of sucks. It kind of is a rather weak healing item. You know, compared to some of the other, you know, really broken stuff you can make with you know, 2 ingredients. Alright, I got you the Koot pasta. There you go. Alright now. Nice, he gave us 1 coin. Alright, he doesn't have any favors for us. Alright, that's good. Favors are clear. Alright, now, now we need... 1 coin isn't enough for what you have to pay for the Koot pasta. 1 coin ain't enough pay for what I do for your Koopa Koop. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. You know, we kind of got jibbed real hard. We kind of got robbed real hard. Wait, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of good things over here. Wait a minute, I thought I remembered there being better things over there. Alright, now, let me check my items again. Alright, I could make maple supers, but, you know, those wouldn't be very strong. Well, they would be, you know, strong enough, I guess. Alright, so... Alright, now... Do I want to keep playing? I mean, maybe. Alright, do I want to keep playing? Well, actually, I think it's time to stop for tonight. Alright, tomorrow we're gonna fight. Alright, tomorrow I'm gonna be playing more Plucky Squire. Alright, let's go look for somebody to raid. Alright, oh, I think we should raid, you know, EM Facepalm, yeah. Alright, raid EM Facepalm. Alright, let's do that. There it is. There it is. Sorry, it was being a little slow that time. Alright, now, thank you for watching. I hope you had plenty of fun. Remember, you know, to fly like bat and shine like the moon. And remember, today's raid... Alright. Wake up. And remember, today's main message is for Moonbat Raid. Moonbat Raid. Moonbat Raid. There we go. See you later. Goodbye.